The distribution of Holy Communion at Mass. This is one of a suite of training modules associated with the document Nothing Can Separate Us from the Love of God, which is the guidance for the return to public pastoral life in the Church in the Tuam Ecclesiastical Province. The reception of Holy Communion is a sacred moment for every parishioner, and if you are a minister of Holy Communion, you have a privileged part in that sacred moment. Just as you would prepare yourself spiritually for your ministry, we ask you also to prepare yourself physically. Please wash your hands carefully before Mass begins using warm soapy water, and then take your place assigned to you, maintaining the required physical distance. If for some reason you are unable to be present when you are scheduled, please inform your parish priest or ministry coordinator so that somebody else can take your place. If you have any of the symptoms associated with cold or flu, which might suggest COVID-19, please do not present yourself to serve as a minister of Holy Communion until you are fully recovered and it is clear that you do not have the virus. Hand hygiene is an essential part of the work of all who are involved in the distribution of food. Likewise for those who distribute the body of Christ in the Eucharist. We ask you, before you receive Holy Communion yourself, to use sanitizing hand gel. Use it again after you have received Holy Communion and put on your face covering, before you go to distribute the Eucharist to others. Because of the circumstances associated with the requirement of physical distancing, there may be changes in how and where in the Church Holy Communion will be distributed. The preferred option is still that people, guided by the stewards, would approach the altar to receive the Eucharist and then return by a different route. If the size and layout of the church make that difficult, while maintaining the required distance, alternative arrangements will have been discussed with you in advance. Please familiarise yourself with what is expected. Holy Communion will be distributed in the hand to minimise the risk of the transmission of infection. After showing the host to the communicant as usual, place it on its edge in the palm of the hand without physical contact, or drop it from a very short distance into the hand. If there is physical contact, sanitize your hands before you continue to the next person. It is possible that someone will ask for Holy Communion on the tongue, and we encourage you not to become flustered or confrontational. Please sanitize your hands before you continue to the next person. Using hand gel after Holy Communion is also important for your own protection. Please use it also after you have removed your face covering. This has been a short module of preparation associated with the document Nothing Can Separate Us from the Love of God. Other modules can be found concerning hand hygiene, the correct use of personal protective equipment including face coverings, and these are also available in text form at the website of the Elphin Diocese, and the full link to that website is given at the end of this slide. Thank you for your participation in this training, and thank you indeed for your ministry as a Minister of Holy Communion.